Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do another little update today. So I've pretty much, I think, planted out most of the garden for this season. Obviously they are quite small up front. I did upload a video yesterday on my front garden border. So I've used the same plants that I was going out the front with. So they are only little plug plants. But I will give you a little view of everything, and I'll obviously give you a new update of how everything's doing. So I've taken, well, the Montbretia came to probably about there. So I've taken a big clump of that out and I've put that out the front. We'll start over here, I think. So obviously I've moved the pup that was over here, so that's good. I've just got some little lobelia in here. I have got, I can never remember the actual term for them, but I've got an African daisy and two busy lizzies. And then I've got, why can I never remember the names of them when I'm doing a video? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I will put in the description what this plant is. I know it's part of the elephant ear family. And I've put my little succulent things around the Washingtonia robusta. I've also planted my spider plant under the canopy of the palm tree and the ensete. If you can see, my fern is getting absolutely huge, and I'm currently underneath a banana plant. They've got that tall, pushing out more new leaves. The tamarisk is absolutely huge now. When I first started my channel, well, before I started my channel, this time last year, it was probably up to about here. It's been in the garden for years, but we used to have a rose bush here, but that died off, so I removed the rose bush last year, turned the tamarisk round, and I think because I was fertilizing these once a week, the bananas, this is just shot up, absolutely huge, so that's good. I need to stop saying that's good, because I feel like I'm saying that all the time. So I have moved my colocasia. My colocasia was where this little purple thing is. Again, I will put the name in the description because I cannot remember off the top of my head. I've got another little spider plant under there. And I had coleus here last year, and I loved the way that they went up against the rock and how they looked with the Montbretia. So I planted some of them there. My lungwort is literally taking off so quickly now. And something that I found today, I have moved from here to here, and I think that's a calla lily. I'm sure that's where I put a calla lily last year, but I didn't think they were hardy. They might not be. I'll have to have a Google. But maybe it was because we had a very mild winter. But if that actually is the calla lily and comes back, I'll be very, very happy. So I've got my sun patience here. I've got a couple of little lobelia crystal palace there. Another African daisy. And then I've put that there. I can't remember again, I cannot remember the name of it. I'm really doing well today. But I'll show you what it looks like. I've got a couple more of them. I've just split the plant. So this is what they look like. They were all open earlier. But I think because it's getting a bit darker now, it's not as bright. They're starting to close up a bit like daisies do. Let me see if you can see on this one without stepping on all the plants. So yeah, they are open more. They're very, very cute flowers, but they do act like a daisy, so when it gets darker and the light levels aren't as high, they do close. I've taken all the weeds and the grass out of here. The fern's looking lovely. The Trachycarpus is starting to push out. Well, it's just pushed out this new frond. And this one was the one that it pushed out over winter. Obviously, it's still looking a bit battered. But I can't remember whose channel I watched the other day, and said that the first year of planting the Trachycarpus fortunei, they don't cope with the winter very well, and they do look battered. So I'm hoping this year it puts out a lot of new growth, and in the winter it doesn't look so tatty. And I've also got some more African daisies. I've got a Dahlia Happy Days. I've got some Coleus over there. I'm undecided. I've got a Colocasia esculenta there between my Camerops and my grass, but it's not really doing it for me. I wanted to move it over here, but I'm going to see how big it gets, and hopefully it gets a bit bigger and you can see it more. But if you can't see it more, I will dig that up and probably put that over here. The Bacopas are really starting to take off now. Absolutely love Bacopas, and I swear to God, every day I come out, this angel wings gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm a little bit worried that it really might take over the space, but I will just have to chop off bits here and there if it gets too big. I'm not, well, I say I'm worried, but I'm not too worried. I've managed to finally plant my crotons. I don't know if I actually said that I planted the croton over there. So all the crotons are in the ground. And I think they've been in the ground for probably about 2 days. And a lot of people say they do lose their leaves. Well, the bottom leaves, they don't like having being transplanted. But so far, touch wood, none of the leaves have fallen off. But I think that's because they've been outside for, well, this one's been outside for God knows how long. A good couple of weeks. These ones have probably been out for a week or so. So they've definitely got used to our English weather. My banana, my musabaji over here is doing well. My Insete is really starting to take off now. I have, well, you can see that I've cut off a couple of leaves that are a bit tatty that came out to begin with. The Camerops tuberous is looking nice. And my, let me see if I can try and step over here without standing and everything. My Fatsia japonica is looking absolutely incredible. It didn't, well, I think it probably put out about 2 leaves last year, but this year it just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. I'll be very interested to see how many leaves that will push out this year. Why can't I think of the name of it? My Canna Musifolia Grande, as you can see, I won't swear, but no, I won't swear. But the slugs are just destroying things, so that is really stressing me out. But hopefully they won't get any more. Well, I know they will, but here's to hoping. I've also, these Colocasias are doing well. This Bacopa's doing well. I'm really starting to get some new growth quite rapidly now on my golden lotus banana, my Musella laciocarpa. Got a geranium. I've also got another dahlia and some more African daisies. I can't remember the actual variety of this dahlia, but that's really starting to push out now, so I'm quite excited about that. Like I said, there wasn't a pot over here last year, but because it only got morning sun, it took forever to flower. But when it did flower, it was absolutely beautiful. I've got some more Colocasias, like croton over here, more Bacopas, and I've got some sun patience. I should know what this is because I actually looked at the tag before I put it in the ground. Is this it? No, that's a croton one. Is this it? I don't think that was it. No, I can't get there. Oh, sod it. I'll put it in the description. Really doing well on this video today. What else? This side of the garden is really starting to stress me out. This was last year my mum's side of the garden. That was my side, and then I took over the middle, and now I've started to take over this side. My mum's got more of like a cottagey style that she likes. I'm obviously more into tropicals and exotics, so I am encroaching on her space, but it's just not flowing right. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but obviously everything just looks a bit mismatched. But my mum is adamant that I can't dig out any of her little things. She's got like this grass that has a pretty little flower that she's been growing for God knows how long. She nearly took my head off the other week when I said I wanted to move that. these are the same as what is around my Washingtonia robusta, and these are the cute little flowers. These are completely hardy, but they do spread like mad. And the roses, it's a shame that you can't smell through the screen, because these roses are literally beautiful smelling. They're some of the strongest smelling roses I've ever encountered. I have to give everything a water, that's why everything's wet. This leaf is starting to push out a bit more on my Monstera deliciosa. I just hope those new spore again, the slugs. I just hope they don't get that one. But I have had, I've got a leaf there, so, and the slugs haven't had that. Obviously they had this leaf that was just pushing out, but I don't know if the stem will still push out of here, because I don't know if you can see, there's the stem. So I'm hoping that'll carry on pushing, and then a new leaf will emerge out of that one. I'm not actually quite sure, but we will see. Well, everything else is a bit of a work in progress, so I won't go into detail because I haven't planted these out yet. Jasmine's probably come out to have a good barking session. I tell you what, I've got 5 chihuahuas and they absolutely love the gaps in the fence. They just sit there and just wait for absolutely anything to bark at. What else? I think that's probably about it for today's update. Oh, actually, I'd totally forgotten. So, I don't know if I spoke about it in my other video, that I did plant last year a Lobelia cardinalis Queen Victoria. That was over here. If you... I'm just trying to think. If you haven't seen what I'm talking about, have a look on my Instagram account. That's Shane's Palms UK, and you'll be able to see the red lobelia. But that came back this year, but the slugs have been attacking it. So I've actually dug it up because I didn't like the spacing of it. So this one here that you can see, and this one here are from last year. So I'm hoping they'll push out, and obviously that red one there is the new one I bought the other day. And right next to this croton is another set of lobelia. So I'm hoping, well, this is my theory, that this banana will get bigger, this banana will get bigger, and then hopefully the lobelia will come up through that gap and fill it. Obviously the Canna musifolia will grow up. I wanted a bit more height there. I didn't want it to be so bare. I am thinking, I do have an azalea Hong Kong here that, I mean, it's okay, but azaleas do like a lot more sun than this position gives it. So well, I've got 2 plants here. I've got one here and I've got one here. I am thinking whether to dig one of them up and to put them behind this colocasia between the dahlia and the croton. But knowing my luck, this dahlia will grow absolutely huge and this will bush out, and then you won't be able to see the dahlia and it will look too packed and it will look too busy. And something that I didn't realise until the other day, that I don't know if you can see right next to the fern, that is my salvia hot lips. And some people say salvia are hardy, some people say they're not. It's been hardy for me since last year. And to be fair, that was probably the thing that flowered for the longest. I still had flowers on that, probably. I definitely had them. I think I had them over past Christmas, past New Year, past the frost. I think because of the bushes, it gave it a little bit more protection. But yeah, that definitely flowered a lot longer than anything else, because when we did have the frosts, it was growing up through my Phoenix canariensis, and that's what gave this one the extra protection. So I just didn't cut it down. But we will see how it all looks. I'm a little bit worried that, well, either way, I've either underdone it or I've overdone it. There's, there's no two ways about it. It's either going to look nice or it's going to look too busy. I'm going to have to take things out. So fingers crossed it all looks nice. I'm just absolutely waffling on now, so I'll save you all my waffle and I will end the video here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Happy gardening, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.